Starting now, you're gonna watch me build my personal brand from scratch in public, right in front of you. But more importantly, you're gonna watch me become a successful entrepreneur. And I'm about to show you the exact strategy I'm gonna use to get there. If you're new here, which you probably are, hi, I'm Gracia. And we need to have a serious conversation about content creation. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but influencing as we used to know it is dead. I don't want to build a personal brand just to be another influencer. I don't want to build a personal brand just to be another content creator out there. I want to build a legacy. I want to build a life that feels like freedom, a life worth living. And then it hit me, instead of pretending that I've already made it, or even worse, waiting for me to make it so that I can be real with you guys on the internet, why don't I just take you with me into this journey so you guys can see firsthand what it looks like to build yourself from the ground up? So I laid out an actual strategy, a step-by-step plan that you can also use if you're also building your personal brand and wanting to become a successful entrepreneur in 2026. So let's dive in. Step one, the business plan. The first thing that I'm gonna do is create an actual business plan for my personal brand. Nothing too complicated. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It's gonna be, I'm not sure which side I'm gonna put it on, but you're gonna see it on the screen somewhere here. And I know that sounds really crazy for some people because most people just start posting, right, and call it a day. But that's exactly why I did it. Because if you start doing things like most people, you're gonna end up like most people. But more importantly, I need to understand what I'm building, why I'm doing it, and where I actually want all of this to lead. So this plan is gonna help me map out my positioning, my content pillars, my future vision, and the transformation I eventually wanna help people create. I'm also designing mood boards, logos, branding personality, and the overall visual identity of my personal brand. Because if I don't know where I'm going, there's a pretty good chance the audience won't know either. Step two, audience psychology. Now that we've built our foundation, it's time to find out, who are we even targeting? Who are we talking to? So that's where audience psychology comes in. And before anybody says,
Ooh, Gracia, that sounds a little manipulative.
yeah, it does. But it's not. This level of intention is what separates influencer content from building an entrepreneurial personal brand. So I'm gonna analyze my ideal audience profile. Everyone in this life has deep desires. What are theirs? And why do they desire those things? Where do these desires come from? And why do they feel the way that they do? I want to deeply, deeply understand them. So I'm going to do a thorough research as to why they feel the way that they do and where does it come from. Because when you understand people on a deeper level, content stops feeling random. Do you ever have those content creators that when you watch them, you feel like they speak directly to your soul? Well, it's because they do. Because they've studied you. They studied your archetype, your avatar. And therefore, they're able to tell you things through a screen and make you feel that you guys are in the same room because they understand you to a deeper level. So, in simpler terms, I identify my audience's core desires, I understand where they come from, and then I build my content around that information. The goal here is to attract the right audience, not just anybody. Because when I understand my audience on a deeper level, it's going to be even easier for me to bond with them and create that connection. All right, we're getting into the fun part. At least for me, it is fun. But step three, systems. So we're gonna take everything we've done so far, the business plan, the audience psychology, the mood boards, all of those documents, and then we're gonna plug them into my business strategist.
ChatGPT.
And then we're gonna make sure it understands the vision. Because right after that, we're then gonna brainstorm a full month of content bank. Because I have a best friend, and her name is Batching. So this is what it currently looks like. Boom! 25 video ideas, a full month. She is booked and busy and she kind of ate that. Okay, now that this is ready, we're gonna take those 25 ideas and plug them into my Notion calendar. I mean, look at it. I designed that, by the way. I completely designed that, by the way. I kind of ate that too. But anyway, so we're gonna plug them into my Notion calendar to build an actual posting system because I am done waking up in the morning asking myself, what am I gonna post today? I'm done living like this. I want to live a structured life. And I genuinely believe this is about to change something psychologically because don't you just move differently when things are in your calendar? Suddenly things are feeling real, structured, planned, scheduled. Whoa, wait a minute. Things are okay. Things are real. Like I said, things are real. Okay, let's get back to serious because step 4 is not funny, like at all. Step 4, building in public. I know we were having fun at step 3, but things are about to get real scary because now we actually have to execute. Like, we actually have to show up and do it. Post. Show up publicly for the whole world to see. Yeah, we have to do it. But my favorite motto lately has been run towards fear. So let's go. So let's talk goals. By the end of the month of June, I would like to reach 1,000 subscribers on TikTok. And I currently, as I'm filming this, I have 1,003 subbies on YouTube. And my goal for YouTube would be to gain 200 new subscribers for the month. I know that sounds like super conservative for some people, but I actually think it's a huge goal for me because I've never gained 200 subscribers in a month. So that would be a huge milestone for me. This is less about validation and more about data. This is going to allow me to see if my strategy is moving towards the right direction. I think you've caught on by now that this isn't about me building an influencer career. Genuinely, I couldn't care less about brand deals. This is about me building freedom. So let's see what happens. But I'm really excited because I genuinely believe that this is the beginning of something big. And honestly, it's not every day that you witness someone building their success, their freedom, and one day millions of dollars in real time. So if I were you, I would probably subscribe. But what do I know? So if you want to find out whether I reach my goals by the end of the month, let's check back on June 30th.